24-hour economy. So if you check the global countries that are practicing 24-hour economy, it includes USA, Canada, France, UK, Singapore, and the rest, Germany. All those countries are in the Western developed world. I'm just wondering, I checked the statistics with the France implementation, and I think one of their cardinal challenges has to do with labor. So they are largely relying on imported skilled labor now, and it's a great challenge in that country. And I'm wondering how it came to you that Ghana, being an African country, can practice a 24-hour economy compared to these developed countries, and how are we going to be able to implement it to meet the standard of implementation by developed countries where we are actually not yet?
Indeed, there are several countries implementing it, and as you said, Ghana would probably be one of the first in Africa to begin the implementation of this policy. It is not new. For those of you who have access to the 40-year development program, which was passed under my administration, the issue of the 24-hour economy was embedded right in there. And it is meant to accelerate our productivity. It is meant to increase opportunities for employment. And so the example you give for most of those European countries is that they have an aging population because birth rates are falling so low. So even as they accelerate their economies with more shifts to increase production, they don't have the labor to be able to service that 24-hour economic policy. We have an abundance of labor. We have young people willing and able to work. And that is the more reason why we even have a better justification to implement the 24-hour economy. But of course, there are people who come and say, oh, but there's 24-hour economy already. There are some businesses that are working 24 hours. Yes, they are doing that by choice. That just a few of them think that they have the capacity to work 24 hours. So it's just by the decision of the owner of the enterprise that he can implement it. It has never ever been a policy in Ghana. So the difference between what they're referring to, that oh, some companies are running 24 hours, the difference is that we're going to make it a policy, and it's going to have the guidelines for that policy and what government can do to encourage more companies to run 24 hours. That is a simple thing. And so we say we're going to bring a 24-hour economic policy. Oh, but we've never had a policy that regulates and guides how we can incentivize companies to do 24 hours. And I said that one of the things we'll do is give them tax incentives. Because one of the things that adversely obstructs businesses in Ghana is our high taxes. And so if you give some of these companies a tax break, it will encourage them to pump more into production so that they can employ more people.